Oh, Bobby. Why you won't pick up the phone, clown? Scared? Man, I ain't never met a killer so scary. I'm serious. I have never met such a scary, timid killer. How about y'all? Y'all ever met a scary and timid killer? Huh? You ever met a scary, thorough nigga? You ever met a scary child abuser? You ever met a scary elderly and woman abuser? Have y'all? Nah, I'm gonna tell you, we gonna do the series. We're gonna give them 3 chances: part 1, part 2, and part 3. Hassan Campbell, pick up the phone, clown. Right? Now, I just did the first preliminary call this morning, and this bitch ass nigga ain't pick up. Scared. Let's see. Peace. And no, I have not heard until I heard Pop Pop. Real talk. A scary nigga talk so much shit. He looking for everybody. Yeah. You looking for everybody, but at the same time, you're looking for nobody. You show up on 125th at 6 o'clock in the morning before the heroin junkies come out to get their fix, before the police start riding, before the sun come up damn near. You looking for Sodnetta early in the morning. Remember that day, y'all? Hey, Miss Beverly, how you doing, sis? And Crown Royal, peace to you. Y'all remember that day? This nigga was walking down 125th Street claiming, faking, like he looking for Sodnetta. Number one, family, Sodnetta don't live on 125th Street. Yeah, he don't live there. You know what Sodnetta lived at, nigga. You don't. You know. Just like you know my phone number and I know yours. Nigga, you knew where Sodnetta lived at, clown. But you showed up on the wrong street on purpose. He loved to abuse folk that he know ain't studying him. But I told him the other day, family, if you keep on threatening people, one day, bro, you gonna find somebody that like that. And I tell you, y'all think it's a joke. If y'all would have grew up where I grew up at, seen the shit I seen, grew up the way I grew up, I'm telling you, I ain't had a good fist fight or a good, really violent encounter in a long time. And I ain't lying. Sometime when you get over 30, you be wanting them days like, man, I wish I could just slug a nigga in his mouth today. Get some of this frustration off. You know what I mean? I wish I could just kick a nigga in his face, beat him down, kick him in the face about 6 times, knock his teeth out. When you get over 30, just one of them days that a cat goes through. You're angry inside. I just want to take it out on you. Yeah, men get them days. Women call it menstrual cycles. Randall Neves, peace to you, fam. Lion King Heru. Poppy don't want no smoke unless it's crack smoke. He don't want no smoke unless it's crack smoke. Why do I say that? Because Poppy's wife is smoking that shit still. Wasn't she smoking that pipe, Poppy? Didn't your wife tell us she used to hit the damn bass pipe? I'm not talking about I would stop. Man, fuck you. Huh? Take that. Stop that. I said, I told Poppy months ago, stop threatening people because one day, bitch, you're going to find somebody that like that. And I told this nigga, I'm not Sarnetta, I ain't polite. I ain't Kev Gills, I ain't Izzy. Bitch. I'm the nigga that like that. Yeah. Jeffrey, what's up, man? Judah Blackwell, I would stop. You wouldn't do shit because you ain't did shit this whole time while this nigga out here telling me he gonna rape people's kids and shit. You would stop. You wouldn't do shit, Judah. Just like Poppy. Wouldn't do shit. Nigga come way from California, way from Dubai to fly in, pull up, and you scared to drive 20 minutes. Why should I stop? Oh, let's see. See what Lion King Heru said Poppy need to kill himself. I told Sarnetta the other day, I got this nigga's address, and if he don't pick up the phone, I'm going to mail him a letter with a gift package in it. I'm going to mail him a nice letter written in crayons, and I'm going to put in there a good package of single-edge razors. So you can slice your motherfucking wrist and throat. And let me tell you, when you want to slice your throat and really get out of here, don't hold your head back, Poppy. Don't hold your head back. When you slice somebody's throat and you pull their head back in anger, you ain't doing nothing but making the job harder. You want to sever a goddamn artery, slice your throat with your neck down, with your head down. See what happened. Huh? See, don't the death angel come in the room with no shoes on telling you, damn, man, you woke me up too early. You trying to check out that fast? When you want to slice your wrist or your throat and you want to bleed out, Poppy, don't hold your head back. Put your head forward and get to work. If you don't answer the phone, I'm going to send you a letter. A nicely written, handwritten letter in crayon with a pack of single-edge razors. The kind you put in the barber's razor, the stiff ones, so you can actually dig down in your skin to get the artery so you don't miss. And the cars you drive. What is you talking about, Judah Blackwell? Is you drunk in here? Poppy got you on that GHB and crack smoke like pineal gland. Poppy let you hit Thunderjack. Huh? Y'all remember big ass bass pipes from the 70s and 80s like Richard Pryor used to have? What is you talking about? We gonna send you a dead rat, you pig. Send it. Send it to me. Please do. Send it. I accept gifts. I love gifts. But I also love to give gifts. Yes. I'm serious. I love to give gifts. So you send me one, I send you one back. How about that? Yeah, Miss Thang is emotional. He want to fight and cut and shoot everybody but Bam. But I said, you need to go find Bambado's address. Show up at his house. Pull up at his house. Or the other enemy. Who's the other enemy? Your motherfucking self. Your own worst enemy. You need to kill that motherfucker. Excuse my language, y'all. Judah Blackwell, what you retracting your messages for, whore? I got 7 people that's looking at you and grabbing your IP address right now. Amen. Amen. I just wanted you to know that. Don't retract your messages. They see you. Yeah, Bam is his ex-boo. Hey, y'all, I heard Poppy try to sing the song, T-shirt and my panties on. And y'all know where he got that from, right? Watching my videos, me telling him, That's the song he was singing, laying on his stomach, laying on Bambaata's couch with footies on, with the little ball in the back of the footies, singing, I got my t-shirt and my panties on. Y'all remember that shit from the 90s? T-shirt and your panties on, laying on the nigga's couch, fresh, ready, showered up. Poppy done used the red hot water bottle behind the door, done dushed itself. Look at this motherfucker putting Hemet, California here. Why don't you go to Hemet? Why don't you go to Hemet? When you get there, why don't you call me and I'll come to you, baby. And if you did have my address, bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck. Because like I said, I give gifts. Yes, I give gifts. Yes, I do. I love giving gifts. Call me the Hebrew Santa. All right, nigga, you got an address. You got a city name. Boy, don't you know I got Poppy's whole goddamn address? The woman named his phone in. About 20... I ain't gonna say the rest. You want Poppy destroyed like that? You want me to put Poppy's address up so the Zulu Nation can find this bitch? Is that what y'all want? Is that what you want? You trying to come in here and start some bullshit? Is that what you want? That's what Poppy gonna get if I ever see that bitch playing with my address. I'm gonna put a picture of Bambaata on the thumbnail and I'm gonna say, here's Poppy. Your fucking address, bitch. Play with mine. I'm gonna show you how to turn up. Yes, sir. Highway 47. Ain't no Highway 47 in California. Where's Highway 47 at? Is that in Mexico? What the fuck is you talking about? Yo, anybody live in California, chime in. Is there a Highway 47 in SoCal? You gonna make me tell Bam where this nigga living at? Should I? Judah Blackwell, should I? Since you in here playing with me. Should I, baby? I bet you probably tripping right now. I wish this nigga stop fucking playing. Leave Mike alone. Leave that nigga alone. And the very fact that you're playing, you on this phone playing, let me know that Poppy, bruh, you need a new team, baby. You need a new team. So we have Polite threatening to kill Poppy on tape. I don't give a fuck what you got, bitch. You can have Polite, a picture of Polite with his motherfucking foot in Poppy's asshole. I don't care what you got. I'm not Polite. I told y'all that last night. I'm not Polite, not Sinetta. I'm not Izzy. I'm definitely not Bambaata. What the fuck you think I care about what you got Polite threatening somebody on tape? Bitch, is my name Polite? We also got on tape Polite coming straight from fucking Russia or some goddamn way around the world to make a pit stop in New York, and Poppy played like he was sleeping. We saw that. We saw that. Yeah, look. Boy, all Poppy's shit, all bitches in here today. Y'all up early looking for some drama, huh? What y'all think the niggas in the Zulu Nation would do with Poppy's address, man? What y'all think? What do y'all think would happen if I gave this nigga's address out on the World Wide Web? While he acting like he want my address, playing like he want it. Bitch, you ever show up at my real address, you gonna say to yourself, Lord, why do I play with grown men like this? I shouldn't have never come here. Can I get a quicker flight back home? That's what you gonna say, bitch, if you ever find me. Or if I ever find you. I shouldn't be playing around with these grown ass men. I said, what would y'all do if you saw me give Bambaataa and the Zulu Nation Poppy's fucking address? Would that be fucked up? Would it be more fucked up than him saying he want to dig Israel Dodge and Mama about the graves? Would it be more fucked up than him saying you want to lay heavy dick on Kev Gill's kids? Would it be more fucked up that you laughing about little Africa Sanetta's daughter? Would it be more fucked up that you invited another brother to your penis, another brother's daughter to your penis, an anonymous brother? Would it be more fucked up than you coming on the air saying that brother's child looked like a roach and all of that kind of fuck shit? Would it be fucked up? It's fucked up if I put Poppy's fucking home address on the World Wide Web and said, hey, Zulu Nation, I know y'all been looking for this, but I told you I got a particular skill set that's very unique. Bitch, why you playing with me asking for my address? Why don't you get the right one and show up at the door, and I promise you, you gonna turn your ass back around, go back home where they play with bitch niggas like you at. My karma is near, and death is at the door. How about that? Fuck karma. I don't believe in karma. Who is that bitch? Excuse my language, y'all. Who the fuck is karma? Is that the bitch to sit on the edge of the bed and load up Poppy's wife's crack pipe and they sit there and bump the straight shooter together? Who is karma? Who is karma? All right, Judah Blackwell, that's it. You've served your time here. We don't talk about children over here, bitch ass nigga. And just because you did that, I'm going to make sure that when I gather the information from my people that's watching you, I'm going to make sure that if I ever post Poppy's address, I'm going to post yours, bitch. You talking about children in here? Is that what you just typed? You talking about more children, you fuck ass niggas? Huh. I wonder is the BGF presence in Sing Sing or in Rikers Island deep? I wonder. Cause when you niggas hit that bitch, I want to let you know them niggas gonna go off in you. They gonna go off in you. Lion King, I called Poppy this morning. He too scared to answer the phone. But he bold enough to get his yellow ass on the internet talking about he want my address. I'm telling this whole ass nigga, I will call you and give it to you. If you promise me, you're gonna come. You gonna give him your address, Mike? Why not? I got his. I got his. Why not? And you that fucking stupid, man. I told you, bro, I can't come over there. I got a job and a career. But I accept visits. Y'all looking for addresses. What you gonna do with it when you get it? Faith, what's happening? What are you gonna do with my address when you get it other than drop it like a hot potato? Huh? This nigga here hollering out highway numbers that ain't even in California. But what would the Zulus do if they had information on you, boo-boo? Huh? Boo-boo? Pop? Bobby? Y'all tell me. Y'all in the chat. What do y'all... Hey, Faith. Did I say Faith? Hey, Faith. Peace to you. There's not bloods in New York City heavy. and Bloods are in California heavy. What does that mean? I didn't ask about the Bloods. I asked about the Black Gorilla family. I said, are they deep in Sing Sing or in Rikers Island? That was just a question I'm asking. You ever been to Sing Sing? You ever been to Rikers? Answer my question. Don't tell me about no Bloods. I want to know, is the BGF deep over there like that? Because when you go to prison finally, when Israel Doctrine's RICO case hits its plateau, and they show all them niggas in the pen, you know, Poppy say you want to fuck kids. I want to know because I'm pretty sure the BGF got some off-brand nigga that's going to break your back in. I'm pretty sure. No, there's not. No BGF presence in Sing Sing. No BGF presence in Rikers. That's probably why Poppy made it out the motherfucking prison. That's probably why. That's probably why. But I'm gonna let you know, Poppy, when you finally land your ass in a real prison, and one person hears that you've been on the street talking about you want to rape kids, you're calling kids ugly, you're abusing children, you want to dig niggas' mamas up out the grave, you want to shoot Sonetta in the back of the head, you gonna tear his wife's titties off, all this nut ass shit you've been saying. When you get your bitch ass in a real prison, boy, I'm telling you, they gonna tear your asshole open like a bag of chips. Believe that. Excuse my language, but believe that. And I'm telling you, if you don't go to jail and you take the motherfucking notion to ever come try to find Michael, I'm telling you, G, you're gonna say to yourself and your dopehead ass wife, bitch, why you ain't tell me not to go out there and fuck myself up like this? I know, BGF is mostly West Coast, I know it. That's why I'm asking that. Poppy, tell me this. Do they sell crumb packs in your neighborhood? I bet you pineal gland know where to get the biggest crumb pack from. Y'all know what a crumb pack is? Crack crumbs. They sell them in a pack to match the size and weight of a rock. So when you can't, you know, you ain't got a full $10 bill or a $20 bill or a $100 bill, they'll get your cut rate off of the crumbs. You want a $20 hubble, we'll give you a $20 crumb pack. Yeah, and that's what pineal gland smokes. Crumb packs. How do I know? Because I can hear it in your voice. I grew up in the trap house, and in my neighbor's house, and in my mama's house, and I'm telling you, I learned to compare sober people to those that are called crackheads and alcoholics and dopeheads and junkies and shit. And I could tell the junkie right off. Yeah. Crack smoke destroys your vocal cords. Tell pineal gland to do this. Just sing on top of the air. Can she do that? I bet you she can't. When she does it, I bet you sound like this. With your raspy, cracked out voice. The female Pookie. I'm not abusing this woman and lying on her. Poppy said that hoe on crack. He called her a crackhead. Didn't you call her a crackhead, clown? Look, this dude said I'm becoming worse than Izzy. Nigga, I've been worse than Israel. I taught Israel how to do what he doing to Poppy. Y'all don't know. Y'all gonna learn to shut the fuck up until you do research on people. I taught Israel how to do this to Poppy. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. About 4 years ago, I took a whole year out and destroyed Israel doctrine. The reason why y'all got what Izzy is today is because I tore his goddamn ass down for 1 year straight. That was on my first YouTube channel that they took down. Israel learned from that, and he poured all of that hell I poured on him on Poppy. Israel doctrine ain't got bad yet. Israel just stupid. Come on, I'm getting worse than Izzy. Nigga, I'm way worse than Israel. I'm way worse than Israel in real life, dog. I'm not talking about on the internet. I'm telling you, you find your motherfucking way to me, you gonna say, that nigga was right. Israel doctrine ain't got shit on this nigga. A RICO case ain't got shit on a crazy nigga. I'm worse than Izzy. I taught Israel doctrine. I taught him. That's my student. It's my retarded ass student. Yeah, man. Hey, Cheetah baby. What's happening? Good morning. But yeah, I taught Israel what he doing to Poppy. And Poppy can't take it. Now, if I did what Israel doing to Poppy 4 to 5 years ago, imagine what it would be like for me to really pour hell on Poppy in front of these crying ass fans of his. I just asked the world, what do you think the Zulu Nation would do if I gave this fuck ass nigga that's child abusing on the internet, child abusing? What do you think the Zulus would do with your address, Bobby? I don't know. Poppy know. Play with me, bitch ass yellow nigga. Cause I've been holding back and, like, you know, just observing all of this stuff you do to people. I'm saying, damn, bro. If this one just only knew this one, if this one could do that, if this one, no, homie, I've been holding back. Why? Because I thought you was going to change. I thought you would say, you know what? I shouldn't be saying I want to lay heavy dick on Kev Gill's kids. That's just not right. Yeah, don't fuck with the children. Poppy going to learn that when he get in prison. Them niggas going to tear his asshole open like a bag of Cheetos. Believe that shit. When you hit that motherfucking pen, those niggas in there gonna dive in your ass like Michael Phelps hit the goddamn pool. But he don't believe it. He just steady around here playing them penitentiary and cemetery games. But let me tell y'all something. Other than that nigga that love this kind of shit, tell you what other kind of nigga I am. I'm a nigga that done played for over 1,000 funerals in my career as a musician. Believe that. Over 1,000 souls. I'm telling you. Over a span of 27 years, I have literally played for over 1,000 funerals. And let me let y'all know what I learned about a funeral. A funeral is the tail of the tape for a sick, fool-ass idiot. That's what y'all want. Y'all sending your kids to Scared Straight. Y'all sending your kids to the coroner's office and, you know, trips to the coroner's office to scare them. Skip the coroner's office. Take them to a funeral. Make them walk up to the casket. Take their hand and put their hand on the dead body. I want to let you know the reality of a rock hard dead body in a casket is a reality most of our young black men don't really get to understand. They see it, but I'm talking about touch it, feel it. Listen to me when I tell you, death is final. Oh, y'all niggas, you born to die. You scared, you ain't scared to die, huh? I said death is final. Most of you niggas scared to get your cell phone turned off. Most of you niggas scared to go a day without YouTube. Most of you niggas are scared to live life without that substance you own, like that crack pineal gland smoke. But I'm telling you, listen, a brother that has played for over 1,000 souls, transitioning. I said death is final. The cemetery is not a party store. Ain't nobody smiling in the cemetery. Huh? So check this out, Pop. While you out here playing with real fathers, playing cemetery games, you playing hopscotch in the cemetery, doing all of this foolish ass shit, your brother got to tell you that as long as you're mortal, brother, you should be careful. Why? You should be careful because you got a family and you got children. And those children should see their father grow, into a real man. So you're stuck in that 12-year-old state. They should be able to grow with you. But niggas like you often hit the cemetery way too early. And I've played for niggas like Poppy. Sitting up in the fucking casket, dressed up, casket sharp. Ain't got no drawers and no shoes on, but they got the jacket and your shirt on and a tie on you and all that makeup. Makeup. The kind of makeup, pineal gland, and the same lip chap shit with the white ball at the tip that Poppy used on his lips. Makeup. Listen to me. I have played for all of those people's funerals. I even had to go in a funeral one day, and I was the first person there. Well, a funeral director wasn't even there. I'm in there setting up my equipment in a room with a dead body in it at the funeral home, with a dead body there. I don't even know this person. And dead bodies are not uncommon to the ghetto, but I'm talking about dead embalmed bodies in a casket. That's some creepy shit. 1,000 times, over 1,000 times, I've played for people's transitioning. And this one particular time I was in this room with the dead body, and I'm putting my equipment together, and I'm hooking up my board and my amp and all this stuff. And I heard something in the room go, psst. I'm not lying. I heard something in the room go, psst. And I turned around. So that nigga ain't moving over there. What the fuck am I so paranoid about? What the fuck was I paranoid about? That motherfucker in that casket wasn't going nowhere. This ain't the movies. When you get in that goddamn casket, you don't move. Ain't no reason for you to be afraid of a dead body in the casket, right? That was when I think I was like 23 or 24 when that happened. I was scared of dead bodies. But after 1,000 of those, you come to the realization that death is final. That casket life is real. And when you get in there, you be real still. Now listen, all y'all niggas that love playing with death, know that there ain't no coming back from that. Know that there ain't no coming back from that. Ain't gonna be no more backwoods you smoking. Ain't gonna be no more lean to sip. Ain't gonna be no more niggas like Bam Body you could call up when your bills need to be paid, Poppy. No more of that shit. In death, that's it. Why am I talking about death so much here? Because I know a great deal about it. Listen, the funeral director I played for during Hurricane Katrina told me, he said, Michael, don't worry about dying. Number one, he said, we all gonna goddamn die. Ted said it just like that. We're all gonna goddamn die. And I said to him, brother, I'm not. I did. I told him I ain't going nowhere. I'm planning on living here until I see my Savior face to face. That's what I feel. But he said, brother, no, you ain't living in reality. He said, this building you sitting in is a building that solidifies everybody gonna die. I said, man, not me. He said, come here. Took me back to the cold room. Y'all ever been in the cold room in a funeral home? It's much like the morgue. Took me in the cold room, and that smell in the cold room, that smell of that embalming fluid, God damn it, I'm telling you. And the temperature. And that steel table. Man, my nigga, when I tell you, I went in there and I looked around, looked left, looked right. 4 or 5 people in the room, staging their funerals, getting ready. I said, so you say everybody's gonna die, huh? I said, you not afraid to die? He told me, yeah, I'm scared to die. This is the funeral director. He said, yes. And that brother has gone and transitioned right now. God rest his soul and his memory. He's gone. He told me, yes, I'm afraid to die. Why? I asked him, why? The age-old question. Was it Sam Cooke that said, I don't know what's out there beyond the sky? What's that Sam Cooke singing that song? It's been too hard living, afraid to die, 'cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. Is that him? That's Sam Cooke? Sam said he was afraid to die. I'm just keeping it funky. Really? Afraid to die. The brother said, I don't want to go. I know, Mike, I'm going to have to go one day. And all of these people that I'm funeralizing, this brother said, I'm going to have to be them. At that moment, I'm saying to myself, damn, this is a reality that most people don't get to see. The funeral director telling me about all of these people he got up in this cold room. He's saying that not only is he going that way one day, but he's afraid. Just like the brother that wrote the song. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. We ain't never been in the afterlife to the tune where we can consciously remember it and subsequently not fear it. So we walked out. 'Cause I ain't supposed to be in that goddamn room by law. He said, come on, let's get out of here. I went back in the room and I thought that I had handled the experience well. I didn't realize I was sweating profusely. Y'all think I'm lying? I was in that cold ass room with that funeral director, sweating, and didn't fucking know it, 'cause God was talking to me. Poppy, listen to me, man. Let your brother teach you a lesson that I learned 1,000 plus times over, bitch. Death is fucking final. When you lived your life and you sacrifice your life for YouTube, You die, your babies and that crackhead bitch you got is sitting up wondering how they going to live and protect themselves and provide and make up the money that you've lost, you know, through you checking out. How many of y'all ever find out what widows do after funerals? Y'all know? I'm telling you, it's a bitch. I done seen some widows lose their goddamn mind, baby, after a funeral. Poppy, what do you think happens after a nigga done threatened children, the dead, people's spouses? What do you think happens? You die in that condition. Probably think he's a Muslim. But just the other day, he committed what's called haram. Haram, haram, haram. Nigga, the Quran is supposed to be like the foundation to Islam. Although Islam has nothing to do with the Quran, in the religious constructs with these Arabs and these Arab-like niggas, the Quran is supposed to be the base of your foundation. It's supposed to be it. I heard this dummy say the other night that he don't need a book. You don't need a book. You don't need a religious book to tell you right from wrong, not to sell dope. Bitch, your religious book ain't told your ass that it's wrong to want to rape kids. Wait. Oh, I just thought of something. In Islam, you can have them right out of the womb. Damn. Is that not true? Am I abusing Islam? Am I disrespecting Muslims? Fuck no. The Saudi Arabians marrying 4- and 3-year-olds. Put a ring on the 3-year-old finger. Huh? Consummate your marriage with a baby with a diaper on. Huh? Is that the same spirit that's on this nigga here in the land of the living? But when you die in that condition, you thinking, oh, it's all right. Because Islam says I can have 20 children. You get in the face of the Most High in the great by and by, and you find out that that was a lie. That the Most High's presence can't be heaven if women are your slaves in the afterlife, bitches. That's not heaven for the women. Is it heaven for the women to be fucking around with a nigga that had been anal penetrated on the earth, been raped on the earth, and now they stuck forever sucking your dick with 20 other bitches? That ain't heaven. That's called hell. Excuse me. But that's what Islam teaches. And that's what this nut ass nigga Poppy done fell for. And that's why he is so at will to come out here and disrespect children. Because in the belief system that he lives in, hey, my brother Polite, what's happening, bro? Peace to you, my brother. In the belief system that he lives in, you can get him early. You can have a harem after your heart stop. But Poppy, I said that's not heaven. Poppy think he gonna live forever, y'all. Brother Polite, this boy think he's gonna live on forever. But I'm trying to tell Poppy today, death is real. That grave is real. What goes on in the coroner's office when y'all ain't looking is real. That fucking big ass plug they stick in your neck to circulate your blood out and formaldehyde in is real. Woman being a widow and your kids being an orphan, I've seen it. At least 1,000 times I've played music for funerals. I played for funerals with little bitty caskets. I played at funerals that had 4 caskets, 2 kids, the mama and the daddy. I done played for old people's funeral. Old people's funeral. I done played for high school kids' funerals. I played for people I don't fucking even know funerals. And I've even cried at strangers' funerals. Why'd you cry at a stranger's funeral, Mike? Looking at his family. Looking at this motherfucker's family. And I'm going to tell y'all a funny, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to tell y'all funny, a story from this particular funeral that I'm talking about. Now, this preacher, right, officiating a a funeral, doing a eulogy. Usually, when you're doing a eulogy, you tell the family shit they want to hear. Oh, this brother, he was good, and he did this, and, you know, and the Lord love us all. Same shit Joel Osteen tell y'all. Just love everybody, and love your neighbor, and, So the old lying-ass preacher this day gets his stupid ass up and decide to tell the truth. Yo, if y'all ever get a preacher like this, don't chase him down, don't hurt him, embrace him. The preacher said, all of y'all that's in here crying, don't y'all realize you're too late? The preacher said, this man is gone. Y'all don't understand it. He said, y'all don't understand it. He said, I'm going to make it plain for you. He reached in his pocket and he pulled out a walnut. A walnut. In the church, in the pulpit, during a funeral, during a eulogy. He pulls out a walnut out of his pocket. And he said, y'all that don't understand how final death is. Let me get up here. Because y'all wanted me to come here and tell you that this man is in heaven, in God's bosom, in the great by and by with the Lord. But he said it's too late. He said, this walnut is a shell and a nut. He said, the shell is akin to what we have here. But the nut is gone. Y'all ain't y'all ain't feeling me. I said, the brother said the shell is here, but the nut is gone. The nut ass nigga. Gone. When the preacher said that, the family on the front row, they got up and walked out. Who is that saying, Allah Akbar? What is that? Allahu Akbar. Takbir, brother. Add that with it. Takbir. Yeah. I said, the preacher said the shell is here and the nut is gone. Y'all here crying over this nigga. You want me to lie? Tell you he going to heaven. I said, we too late. Death is final. Ain't no fixing him up. The shell is here and the nut is gone. Let me tell you, Poppy. You're a nut. And one day, you're pushing fast for that day. One day, the nut is going to be separated from its shell. And I want to tell you, brother, the shell that you're going to leave on the earth is a shameful goddamn shell. Shameful. And a mutated shell. I told you, you look Greek. But when you die, I want to assure you that there ain't going to be no fucking 20 virgins in heaven. When you die, the reality is you don't know a fucking thing. All reality stops. Time ceases. How you know that, Michael? What do you know when you fucking sleeping? God gives you a practice run at death every night. You lay your ass down and you fall asleep and you wake up and you say, damn, man, I'm still tired. I feel like I've been asleep for 10 minutes. And you've been asleep all night. Poppy, you ain't gonna know a fucking thing. And you ain't gonna be able to protect cracked out ass, dope fiend ass pineal gland, nor your precious little babies. Now I'm gonna tell you what to do if you got a man after he die. Go straight in his email. Get the cell phone company, go open this nigga's text messages up. So you can see what kind of fucking nut you really had, pineal gland. So you find out this nigga been texting Bambada, sexting Bambada and all of this shit. The nut is gone. Fuck. Israel doctrine is in here? No, wait a minute. Hold up. Call the couch potato. I use this video to make a video about this video, then make a video about that video. Yes. Yo, I had a video of brother Israel Doctrine. And shout out to Sonetta, man. Shout out to brother Polite. A video of Israel Doctrine watching me. He was watching Sonetta talk to Chris Broussard about me. Telling Chris Broussard I'm a good brother. He wanted me to sit down and talk with Chris. I got a video of Sonetta saying that. Israel Doctrine watching that. So I labeled the video. I snatched it because I had to show the people how jealous this nigga was in his face when Sonetta said, I want you to speak to my brother Michael Edwards. This nigga, his face dropped. Countenance fell. He began looking lugubrious. Y'all know what the word lugubrious means? I'm sorry, I'm a book fanatic. And lugubrious means long-faced. Countenance falling. Sagging. So, when he did that, I fell out laughing. I said, man, give me my goddamn camera. So I titled the video, Watching Izzy Watch Me. And it's funny, the brother say, can I get this video to make a video about another video and blah, 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 blah. That shit really happens. It really happens. But Israel, man, I don't have no problem with you, brother. I just like poking at you. But I want to let you know, Israel, you got a RICO case, man. And your RICO case probably going to save Poppy's life. Because Poppy's on a motherfucking road to destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for fast pace. Pedal to the metal. Yeah, lugubrious, Warford. Man, let me get the fuck off of this, man. I got to go, y'all. But in closing, Poppy, you're not a Marvel superhero. You're not a comic book superhero. Poppy, you are a mortal that's under 5'5". You're not tough. You don't have no ability. Anybody that can pick up a gun, you don't have any ability that nobody else don't got with fingers, man. You're not real. Your wife on that dope. I say your wife on that dope. You told us that. Shut up, crackhead. Who called their own wife a crackhead? If you really ain't a crackhead. Existing crackhead. A current modern crackhead. Tell me this too. Who got a wife that smoked the Hubbard pipe, bumping that straight shooter, and you ain't smoking it with her? So you want to call your wife a crackhead, but you don't realize all of us that grew up in trap houses, we seen niggas like you. You don't got no wife smoking crack and you ain't smoking it with her. You on the pipe too, Bobby. Hey, man. serious, bro. Straighten your motherfucking self up, brother. Cause I told you, like I said, you gonna keep on pressing the buttons until you meet the nigga that like that. I said you found him. Bitch, if you ever think you gonna play with me like you done played with these other men, I want you to shake yourself, slap yourself in the motherfucking face, and wake up. Cause dog, ain't no seatbelt dealing with me. Ain't no motherfucking, you know, the little thing under the gas pedal to keep you from going over the, you know. No. Pedal to the metal, dog. Straight to Mars. Now, you mentioned it last night about my address. If you want my address, pick up the phone, yellow nigga. Let's do it. If it's beef, cook it. Huh? So I'm going to say with this. In closing, I know I said that 16 times like a Baptist preacher. I'm about to close now. I'm bringing it to a close. And in 45 minutes, you still there. This nigga going. I know I said I'm going to close it, but I'm going to close it right here. Stop playing, people. Hit the like button. We're just keeping it funky. And what kind of a man... Monty Woodgrain, shout out to you, baby. What kind of a man woo Poppy, you ain't got the nigga that's gonna sit up and take your shit quietly, dog. If you think you've been driven crazy, my nigga, press that button. That's all I'm gonna just tell you. Press the button. I'm gonna tell you to cross the fucking line. Like you telling my brother Polite, and he pull up in New York and you play sleep and shit. You wait till he leave out the country to get on live. My nigga, press the button with me. My nigga, you gonna hate yourself. And I'm gonna ask this one more time. What do y'all think the mighty Zulu Nation would do with Poppy's home address? I'm just saying. Play with me if you want to, Poppy. We'll make history, baby. Now, with that said, let me say peace to... Do you think Hassan twerks? Yes, Hassan twerks. Hassan twerks, and he's a twink. And this nigga smoked them rocks with his wife. You can't have a wife that's on crack and you ain't smoking. I'm telling you. Yeah, family. So yeah, he twerk. He wears red tinted lip gloss. Yes, that nigga twerk. Yes. So shout out to Tamoni. What is that? Let me say your name right. Taimoni. 32. That's a very interesting name. Shout out to Miss Beverly. Shout out to... Yeah, and it's Halloween. You feel me? In Detroit, where I grew up at... Well, where I was born at. I grew up in Louisiana. But they got something called Devil's Night in Detroit. Niggas like Poppy get killed every year on Devil's Night. Every fucking year they find a nigga leg hanging out the dumpster that's like Poppy. Y'all go do some research on Devil's Night. It's amazing. They burn down abandoned houses, trap houses, and your house if you fuck around there and then you in the wrong place at the wrong time. Devil's Night. Y'all ever heard of that? Yeah, ask a Detroit native about Devil's Night. They kill niggas like Poppy every year. You hear me? Every goddamn year they kill bitches like this nigga. Yeah, Devil's Night, Miss Beverly. That's in the D. That's right. That's right, Chips. That's in the D. That's where I was born. Linwood, Dexter, Whitney. Huh? Poppy don't know nothing about that kind of area. This nigga here talking about Bronx River is the toughest place on earth. Bitch, get out of here. I said, you find bodies chopped up and stuffed in every motherfucking thing in Detroit, and it's been like that since I was born, goddammit. Huh? Yes, he's already deceased. Inside, he's killed his soul, soiled his soul, destroyed his soul, and then outside he taking cemetery chances. But what would the Bronx makes Detroit look like Disneyland? Obviously you ain't never been to Detroit. And obviously you ain't never been to Detroit after 9. Man, I can tell you how I know the Bronx is not as criminally disparaged as the whole city of Detroit. I tell you. About 70% of Detroit's population has abandoned that fucking place. Since when I was there as a little boy to today. They even have to have New Era Detroit and all of these different things to try to rebuild that place and give you cheap property and tell you, no, you can buy this house for $3. Just come move in Detroit and take care of it. When you got a motherfucking place that all of its inhabitants have said, listen, this is it. If I want to live, I got to go. You didn't tell me a place like where Poppy live at is worse? No, you don't understand. You don't understand. Take your ass to Detroit and tell whoever you go with, tell them to drop you off on Dexter and Linwood. I bet you never say that shit again. Detroit is one of the worst motherfucking places on earth, especially right now. Places in Detroit, you call 911, they won't even fucking come. Not coming, showing up late. They won't come. I'm just... And shit, in places in New Orleans in the 90s, there were places you could call the police and it's got police substations in the projects, in the Melfamine projects. Police ain't coming. In the Magnolia, police ain't coming. They had niggas on top of the buildings in the projects in New Orleans in the 90s, shooting niggas down from the fucking top of the building. Shooting police too. Shoot the top of the police cars and shit. Right off Davidson. Boy, these niggas don't know nothing about Detroit. You take your ass to Detroit and you fake like Poppy. Boy, they'll strip your ass, butt ass naked in that motherfucker, man. Charlotte says, I can't see. Oh, my goodness. So I turn on the camera, Charlotte. See, Detroit stay in the top 3 murder capital. It always been. I say you find niggas chopped up, stuffed in any and every motherfucking thing in Detroit. A Negro like Poppy could not breathe in Detroit. Half of the police sell drugs. And I was there when Mayor Coleman Young was the mayor. And you do your research on Coleman Young, boy. Coleman Young was a corrupt motherfucker. Detroit is crazy. East Side is a war zone. East Side been a war zone since the Best Friends. And the West Side been a war zone since the YBI, Young Boys Incorporated. And I got to live through that time. I was born into the era where the YBI was rocking. Man, I'm telling you, the YBI used to chase my brother home from school. So, woo. I'm sure there's terrible places in New York, man. Goddamn, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. But the fact that New York is still heavily populated and the police still come when you call them, it let me know that it's not descended into the abyss that Detroit fell into. I'm telling you, Detroit is a brick asshole. It's the asshole of the United States. Used to be the greatest place on earth. You would lose your motherfucking life in the D. Playing the fucking around. Y'all seen SETI. Shout out to Sarah Suit and SETI. When we got into it with SETI and them, SETI pulled out a goddamn AK with a banana clip on it that's down near a half circle. God damn it. Look what Detroit done did to SETI. SETI pulled out an AKA and pointed at the goddamn computer screen. Just kill you through the screen, motherfucker. Detroit ain't nothing nice. Poppy, you couldn't live there. And be glad I didn't talk about Jezebel today. That's later. That's later. When I call you, and I let the people see you ducking my calls too. Not like this morning, I'm just call you privately and you don't answer. When I get back on this, I'm gonna talk about Jezebel. Not the Jezebel from the Bible. I'm talking about Poppy's sister, Jezebel. Rod Parsley's whore. Excuse me. Huh? When did it become Detroit versus New York? It's never been that. I'm just telling you that's where I grew up at. And I'm telling you, niggas like Poppy don't make it. That's why I'm mentioning Detroit. There ain't never been no Detroit versus New York. Why do y'all equate shit to craziness like that? How could a West Coast ever be against the East Coast? How could a city ever be against another city? That's that foolish shit that got y'all niggas in the cemeteries now. Talking about this my hood, this my corner store. Bitch, you don't even own your own house. How that's your hood? And let's not mention Chicago. You mention Chicago, the sky get gray. Boy, they got some killers in Chicago, goddammit. Oh, shit, they got some killers in Chicago. And I've been praying for Chicago like crazy. Yup. Cracker still on top, man. Let me see. So the family wanted me to turn on so they can't see. Let me see if I turn on the camera for a second. Y'all see me? What up? That's enough. Yeah, I ain't want Poppy be looking all up in my face and shit, man. Don't you be looking all up in my face, you gay. Yeah, Raider man. I'm gonna come on camera with the Los Angeles Kings next time when I go back to the hat store and give me another one. Getting the Kings. I love the Raiders and the Kings logo. But I think the Kings changed their logo. The hockey team. I believe they did. But anyway, y'all, listen. That's enough. Lip gloss Poppy. Sloppy Bobby. This live is for losers. You're here. Boy, most of the people in this chat, you're looking for it on the internet regularly. This nigga say, and you in here, you're a loser, but he in here. Well, I swear, aspartame is killing my people. Aspartame. See, Charlotte, thank you. See, Charlotte, the only more person in here that loved me this morning. Family said, Charlotte, Tim said, go eat breakfast. It's 8 in the morning. Hey, man, Charlotte, thank you, sis. Praise God for you. Because my stomach is tight right now. So, yeah, man. I'm going to say with that, y'all, family, I love y'all, man. And I even love Poppy, Sloppy Bobby. I love you enough to tell you, nigga, stop what you doing before you fuck over your life. Stop what you doing before you hit that motherfucking cemetery, my nigga. Stop what you doing before you catch a nigga like me in real life, not on the internet. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, nigga. Oh, man. Damn, look at my shoe. Y'all done stepped in some dirt out here. Oh, god damn, y'all. Oh. So anyway, I'll leave y'all with this again. What would the Zulu Nation do with Poppy's address? And let me give my shout outs. See what we do. What Black Judah neighborhood is the most peaceful and the most violent? I don't. What Black Judah? I can't wait until we brag about what Black Judah neighborhood is the most peaceful and the most violent. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Let me let y'all go, family. And my brother, look, my brother Sarnetta, what's happening, family? My dear brother Sa, what's up, man? Polite's in here? Yeah, man. That little YouTube money got Hassan going crazy. Yeah, and he won't go get a job, man. Sit up here and lie to the people to get an SSI check, disability check. He got bad skin, bad joints, ulcers, and a bleeding rectum. And he getting disability, but at the same time, he want to fight Sarnetta. And you want to fight a nigga with a bleeding asshole? Goodness. You must really got some motherfucking frustration pent up. Yo. Oh, man. That's it, family. That's it. King Royalty, Crip Zoe, Brother Sarnetta, Maurice Smith, Charlotte Timms, Mia, good looking honky. Boy, y'all crazy. Javarian Jackson, Sarnetta, the conscious community, Don Dada, Rigo Velasco. I'm gonna even shout out the haters. Let's see, Rigo says, I hope you brothers squash this soon. Too much pain for our community. I pray the Most High heals both you brothers' pain, and it comes to an end. Peace and blessing to you all. Thank you, Rigo. I received that, brother. Yes, I do. Thank you, man. Good looking honky over here. This man crazy. Boy, y'all name yourself some sick shit. It's Tita. Hassan Campbell has type 2 diabetes, he say. Lord. Fu Manchu. This nigga called me a coon. And your name is Fu Manchu? We don't have to go no further on that one. Crip Zoe. What's up with you? Let's see who else is in here. Young Rashawn from the NO. Whoa! What's up, man? Family right there. Young Rashawn from the NO. Peace to you, fam. Peace, Rashawn. It's Deco bitch. Say lip gloss poppy. Sloppy poppy. Top pop. Timoni 32. Popcorn spectator. Peace to you. Huey P. Nuisance. The real King Ty. Yeah. See, Dreddy Kruger. Say Brownsville is Brownsville in East New York is tougher than the Bronx. I believe that. Ain't that what Mike Tyson come out of Brownsville? I believe that. Ernie Scoops, peace to you. I ain't gonna skip nobody. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. Maurice Smith. I always call Miss Beverly 2 or 3 times. Miss Beverly. Yeah. Terrence, 718. Let's see who else in here. Jay Indigenous. Peace, fam. They just got good looking honky boy. You tripping. My goodness, man. Terrence 718. And leave your body in the vacant house. That's right. Sure will. Sure will. Let me go a little faster so I can adjourn, dismiss class. Javarian Jackson. Graham Boston. Cracker Jacks. Let's see. Who else? Hassan Campbell. Big Von. Yeah, he thighed me, fam. I said his new name is Popeyes. No, his new name is Eye Popper. They used to have a sandwich at Popeyes called an Eye Popper. That's Poppy. Let's see, Chips O'Boy. I'm about to call you Chips Ahoy. Chips O'Boy Entertainment. Timoni 32. Cracker Jacks. Carl the Couch Potato. Did I say Graham Boston? Me TV1 News. Basir. He say Allahu Akbar. And I say add takbir. Shaka Pakmos. His new album's on iTunes. Flexible Straws. Don't forget to get the album. 19 Ross. Why I think Bam he never pressed charges on Bam? Because that nigga was Bam's bitch. Excuse me. He was Bam's lover. And Bam knows secrets about him. That's why. That's why. Psychotic Uncle. I am Brother Polite. What's happening, my brother? Jason Lee. Hazel Dotson. King Lunsford. Faith Diaz. Augustus Fuller. Your screen is blank. Yeah, I know, family. I do that from time to time. Pashaka Pakmo says, I'm going to show you. Man, there's a lot of people in here. I can't keep going on this goddamn list, man. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to just say this. Peace, and I love each and every one of y'all. Even this dumbass nigga Poppy. Because, bitch, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't say a word to you. I'd just let you kill yourself like you're on your way to. So, deal with that.